My name is Francois and I'm here with Hybrid Power Solutions showing you guys the new Power Tower batteries. So these are 3.98 kilowatt hour modules. They come in both 24 and 48 volts. They're plug and play compatible with the Power Tower system. They can also be used independently for other applications. So what we're going to do here is a really quick demo and unboxing video of how these look, how these operate, and a few features that they have. So when you get the unit itself, it'll come on this crate. It's got a lid here, so I'll quickly show you guys that. So you just pull that right off, bend the tabs back, and then you'll have this. So you'll see that the tabs on the bottom here, and we'll give you a close-up of that, they're actually all bolted down to the crate, so you have to just unscrew that with a screwdriver to get them out of position. Right off the bat, you'll notice some handles. So you got carrying handles that pop out on each side, and then on this side you'll get your main casters. So these casters have brakes on them, really nice for kind of rolling them around to get into position. Then you can either put it on a rack, bolt them down using those tabs, or you can just butt them up right up against the wall and then drill them in. We've seen lots of different configurations. As long as it's safe, that's all that matters. So on this side of the Power Tower battery, what you'll see is you've got your main inputs and outputs, and we're going to give you a close-up of those so you can see that and the screen, which is really cool. That's kind of a feature that a lot of batteries of this size don't have. They kind of just come as a big brick. Some of them have breakers, some of them don't. So it's really nice to see that on these, and it gives you a little bit of a snapshot of this battery. And if there's any issues or things like that, you can identify it right away. You can also tell how much load you're using in a system that may not have that capability, which is kind of cool. So I want to show you guys the close-up of the side of the battery here. So kind of a cool feature right off the bat, you'll see the screen, the LCD screen right there. It's off right now, but we can turn that on and show you what that does. You got your positive and negative terminals right here, as well as your master switch that just turns everything on and off. It's basically your kill switch. You also have your nameplate, so general information there, product number, serial number. Also your voltage, which is really important. As I mentioned, these come in 24 and 48 volt models, so make sure you're getting the appropriate one for your application. And you've also got your ratings here, so that includes your amperage. So these can discharge up to 100 amps continuously, as well as do spurts of 3 seconds for up to 200 amps. And that's both for the 24 and the 48 volt model. You've got your temperature ratings here, and you've also got your maximum parallel capability. So these are actually rated for up to 15 in parallel, so that you can stack them and make quite large systems. If you need lots more backup power, really good for a larger dwelling that's going fully off the grid to be able to have that 15 parallel capacity. So we're gonna go ahead and just fire this up. So right away you'll see, and you might not see that on the video here, but you'll see that the screen lights up, says welcome, and we'll get you a close-up of this so we can go through what's displayed on the screen. So I wanted to give you guys a quick close-up screen that we've got going on here. So obviously I've turned this on, and you'll see right away that you've got your state of charge. So that's SOC right up here, and that's basically just your percentage of battery you have remaining. And below that, you've got your I, which stands for amperage. So that's how many amps you've got either coming in or going out of the battery. That will tell you if you're charging or you're discharging and at which rate. So on top of that, you've also got your standby, so STBY, obviously because there's no amperage being drawn from this, it just shows standby. If you were actually charging or discharging this battery, it would actually just show that right on the screen. You do also have your voltage there on the left, which is quite cool. This is a 24 volt battery, so it's telling you it's got 26.3 volts right now. So another really cool feature and something that makes this stand out is it actually tells you faults. So if there were anything to happen, it would actually tell you right then there on the screen what's going on. And this is the most classic error is that you're getting low on voltage. So it'll display a low voltage alarm first and tell you basically you're getting low on voltage, it's time to charge, and that'll be followed by an audible warning, and then eventually actually cut itself off and get you a low voltage fault. So that's a good little feature, especially if you've got a large bank of batteries, because that way you can identify if there's any issues with one particular battery. Maybe it's out of balance, or maybe it's just at its end of its life. So that's a really cool feature. Something you really don't see on standalone modules like this, and it's quite practical. So there you have it, the unboxing of the Power Tower battery from Hybrid Power Solutions. So once again, this is a 24 or 48 volt model, 3.98 kilowatt hours. So that equates to, on the 24 volt model, that would be 156 amp hours. And on the 48 volt model, it is a 78 amp hour capacity. And once again, that's lithium iron phosphate. These are actually meant to go with the Power Tower battery, although they can be used with, Power Tower system, excuse me, although they can be used with any application. So the Power Tower system, we'll be doing another video on that, and that's essentially a complete off-grid or hybrid system. So it's a really nice plug-and-play system that allows you to take your property completely off the grid or lower your utility rate by basically using solar and battery energy first when available, then proceeding to using the grid. It also makes for a really good backup electricity platform. So if you need that power all the time, or if you're in an area where power may not be as reliable as it should be, this is a great system to keep your lights running, keep everything going in your home without you even noticing. So check out that video. If you've got any comments, questions, please put it right in the comments. If not, then you can go right on our website and live chat with us anytime.